Hello everyone, I'm Noah Carlos, the number 12 engine, and welcome back to another video. So today, we'll be looking at my entire Thomas and Friends take and play / take long or adventures or whatever. We'll just say I'll be looking at my whole Thomas and Friends collection. Now, admittedly, this isn't really my entire collection. I still have a bunch of other merchandise that I could have, included. But for this one, we'll just be including Take Along, Take and Play, Adventures, and Ertl. Oh yeah, and any Lego merchandise that I made and I was compatible with any of this merchandise. So yeah, please enjoy. So the way that I'm gonna be doing this is that I'll be showing off all of my trains and have them in order of who appeared first to who appeared last. Like, for example, who appeared in Season 1 and then who appeared in Season 2 and, all that stuff. And they'll be in categories from, steamies to, no, not steamies to diesels, but from engines to rolling stock and all that, so, yeah. So, and keep in order that some of them may be a little out of order in their appearances, so, yeah. Anyway, let's get started. So here's my Adventures Space Thomas, or whatever, I forgot its name, but yeah, here's my Adventures Talking Space Thomas. Here's an Adventures Edward, Adventures Henry, my Ertl Sticker Face Gordon, my Adventures Dino Discovery James, here is my Adventures Percy. And here is my Adventures Toby. Fun fact, I removed I got rid of the blue side plates because it just kept on coming off a little bit. Here's my Take and Play Duck, Take and Play Oliver, Adventures Emily, Take Along Diesel, Ertl Boko, Ertl Daisy, Take and Play or Take Along Mavis, Take and Play Stepney, Ertl D261 / the Diesel / Class 40 / Fuller, but for now we'll just call him D261, Ertl Derek, Take and Play Salty, Take and Play Harvey, Take Along Fergus, Take Along Arthur, Talking Spencer, or Talking Take and Play Spencer. The motor's kind of going bad inside of that one, but yeah. Anyway, Take Along Molly, Take Along Neville, Take Along Dennis, Adventures Rosie, Take Along Billy, Take and Play, or I think Take Along Flora, Adventures Hero, Take and Play Talking Charlie, which the motor inside has sadly died. Take and Play Scruff, Take and Play Belle, Take and Play Norman, Take and Play Den, Take and Play Darts, Take and Play Talking Flynn, I'm Sodor's firefighter, Take and Play Porter, Take and Play Stephen, Take and Play Gator, Take and Play Timothy, Take and Play Samson, I almost forgot, Take and Play Philip back there, Adventures Ashima, Adventures Gina, Adventures Raul, Adventures Ivan, Push Along Rajib, Adventures Axel, Adventures Young Bao, Adventures Hugo, Adventures Frankie, Adventures Hurricane, Adventures Theo, Adventures Merlin, Adventures Nia, and that's the first shelf of all my collection. And now we shall continue on the second shelf of the collection, starting with Adventures Hong Mei, Taken Player Take Along Diesel 10, Take Along Lady, Taken Play Stanley, Erdl City of Churro, and Erdl Bluebell. Here are all of my road vehicles, starting with Sir Topham Hatt's car, well, an adventures version of Sir Topham Hatt's car, a Take Along Terrence, Erdl Birdie, an Adventures Trevor, Erdl Caroline, Take Along Butch, Take and Play, or Adventures. Oh yeah, Take and Play Jack, Take and Play, or Take Along Alfie, Take and Play Oliver, Take Along Ned, and Take Along Patrick. Here are all of my watercraft vehicles, Take and Play Bulstrode, Take and Play Captain, and Take and Play Skiff, And back there is my one and only, well, maybe not one and only, but for now in this top row, my one and only aircraft vehicle, Herald, or a Superstation Herald. Here are my narrow gauge engines, Scarloey, Rheneas, Sir Handel, Rusty, Duncan, Mighty Mac, Fearless Freddy, Victor, Luke, and Millie. Now here are all my coaches, Adventures Annie and Clarabelle, and Erdl Clarabelle, an Adventures Henrietta, an Erdl Old Slow Coach, Erdl Isabel, 2 Lego Custom Green Express coaches, a Red Express coach, aka the Special Coach, one of the old coaches, and the Sodor Mail coach. And now here is all of my rolling stock. Keep in mind that some of these I also use for like just random truck OCs, so those I'll be naming as well, so yeah, please enjoy. Starting off with this one right here. Here is a gray troublesome truck. Here's a blue troublesome truck that I use as one of my truck OCs, Jerry. Here's a brownish or reddish troublesome truck, which I use as my truck OC, Oscar. Here's a gold here's a gold truck, which I might turn into a slate truck or another random truck, I don't know. Here's one of the zoo cars. Here is a custom troublesome truck made out of cardboard. Here are 2 pipe holding conflats, or whatever they're called. 2 well wagon trucks. The green one being another one of my truck OCs named Jeff. Oh yeah, this one is the I can't remember what it's called. In a minute. We'll just call it the Sodor Supply. We'll just call him the Sodor Supply well wagon. So yeah, that's the Sodor Supply well wagon. The orange scented well wagon. A troublesome van, also known as the Dino Express van. I think that's what it was called when it came with the Renaissance and Dinosaur pack. I don't know. Here are 2 orange and blue conflats, a blue and red conflat, a red Sodor shipping cargo car, or one of the aquarium cars, an Erdl Henry's log car, a take-along hose car, the Tidmouth milk tanker, a tar tanker, a fuel tanker, the Sodor engine wash, my custom beer tanker, and my custom Lego Elsie. And now we move on to the final shelf of my collection. So for this, I'll just be showing off a bunch of extra engines, some more trucks, and some other customs and OCs that I have. So yeah, here we go. Starting off with my Lego yellow troublesome truck. 4 brown Lego troublesome trucks. There was originally 5, but I had to recycle one of them to use the wheels and couplings for, I think, my Lego LC. Here's a weathered Dieselworks truck, my weathered Diamond truck, the Rocket truck that came with the Space Thomas, a Emerald Green truck that came with the Pirate Diesel. Here's a female Slate truck, based off the one from Journey Beyond Sodor, who I also use as another one of my truck OCs named Stella. And here is the Defusant Gunpowder van. And now those are all my trucks. Now we move on to my brake vans and cabooses, Toad and the musical caboose. Here is one of my breakdown trains, Rocky, or just one of my cranes, Rocky. Here are all my extra engines, my Take-Along Surprise Space Thomas, Take-Along Bubblesome Per C, we'll call it, Yellow Victor, Adventures Gordon, Fix Me Up Steven, and Pirate Diesel. Here are all of my customs from either the Railway series, TV series, or owned by another company or something, I don't know, but yeah. Here's my Adventures Ginty, Take-Along Neil, who I will modify a little bit. One of Toby's brothers, who I use as another OC named Joshua, who I will also modify. My Take and Play Greg, or just Hornby Jr. engine Greg. And now here are a few scrap engines. These have been made from 2 Take and Play or Take-Along Thomases, a Take-Along Emily, and a Take and Play Ashima. And as for these 2 right here, I'm just gonna count these as scrap engines for now, because the Percy right here used to be an OC, but it kind of like came apart after a while. And the Adventures Toby right here used to be one of Toby's brothers, but I tried to make something else out of it and it kind of failed. So for now, these 2 are scrap models. And now here are all of my OCs. Keep in mind that I will need to modify some of them, so yeah, anyway, here we go. We'll start off with this one. Here is Ringo, the breakdown crane. Here is Noah, the LBSCR E2, specifically the first design, who will be modified. Here is Paul, the Southern Railway E2, who will also be modified. Phoebe, the Manning Orbital L-Class. Ted, the Ginty Twin. Dakota, the Ginty Twin. Sheldon, the LMS 4F. Daniel, the HK Porter. Felix, the Black 5. Callum, the 9F. Alan, or Samurai of the Rails, the Japanese D51. Isaac, or Sir Isaac Newton, the LNER A3. Millicent, the Southern U class. Nicholas, the Russian Diesel. William, the OH Shunter. Katie, the LSWR. I think LSWR. I can never remember whether it's LSWR or LWSR. But for now, just here's Katie, the LSWR before Amy, the LMS Fowler 2F Dock Shunter, Aaron, the LNER J97, who will also be modified, Lucy, the GWR Tyjon, Alice, the LNER J50, Alistair, the SECR or Southern Railway H-Class, Corey, the Furnace Railway D5, Max, the Experimental Logging Tank Engine, as I'll just call him, Clarence, the BR Standard 3, Selena, the GNR Sterling Single, Stevie, the Rocket, Cody, the Furnace Railway K2, Bart, the Bus, Gloria, the Sentinel Steam Lorry, who I will also modify, Doc, the CESR R1 or R Class, Gabe or Gabriel, the Climax C Class locomotive, I think. Behind him is what's just going to be his special car or just truck, because he's just not really going to be a tender engine. For me, he's just going to be a tank engine. Here is Simon, the hydraulic diesel shunter, Jason, the Sentinel, Wyatt, the freelance design tank engine, Linda, the LNWR 4-foot shunter, and those are all of my original OC engine characters. Now we move on to my rolling stock and non-rail characters. Oh yeah, and narrow gauge characters. Here is Cassandra, the light blue express coach, otherwise known as Noah's coach. Behind her is Izzy, the white luggage van, who is also just Noah's luggage van. Can't really see her face, but yeah, whatever. Here is Blister, the brake van, also known as now Blister's brake van. Val, the white branch line coach, who is Alistair's coach. Here is Jack the truck, who is owned by R1355. On top of him is Gary, the narrow gauge tram engine. Behind them both, if you can see him, is Hawk, the Pennsylvania caboose. Here is Zoe, the helicopter, who I might also modify someday. Colin, the tractor. Clara, the snub-nosed lorry. Here is a random Canon OC or something, I don't know. Here is Clark the car, who I will modify and give a new face. Here is Dylan the bulldozer, Sparrow the tugboat switcher, and Lord of the Flies the barge. And now here are all of my cranes. Keep in mind that these aren't really like take and play or Erdl related or whatever, or all that stuff. These are just cranes that I would probably just use in my videos, or so yeah. Here is my Adventures cranky. Here's my Tommy or Trackmaster cranky. Tommy or Trackmaster Colin. And here's a crane OC that I have back here, whose name is Travis. And as a bonus, here is Owen. Here's my Superstation Owen. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my entire collection. well, at least my entire Taken Play slash Taken Along slash Adventures slash Erdl collection. I might consider doing more of these, mainly with Trackmaster and like Wooden Railway and all that. But the main reason why I felt like doing this collection was because was cleaning out all of I was cleaning out this like big bin of trains that of all of these trains that I had just lying around, and I had to move them all into this bin, and I had to get rid of some trains, mainly some Trackmaster trains, along with a bunch of track to make some more room, and yeah. I did keep a few exceptions of Trackmaster merchandise, and yeah, I don't know whether I'll get more or just, give those away. And actually, no, I won't give those away, I'll just keep those. But yeah, this was my collection video showcasing all of the merchandise that I own. Well, still not all of the merchandise, but at least all the merchandise from Taken Blade to Take Long, and you already know. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like button. If this is the first video you've seen from my channel, then please subscribe, and yeah, for that, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.